down to Devon Koi Pond on not a bad day. Bit of drizzle odd times, bit of clagging, thundery almost. But we've had a good week down here. Got the jobs done this week. I've moved the trays on the wall, as you can see. I'll show you that in a minute. First off, the normal. If you haven't subscribed yet, get in and whack the subscription button down here, please. We're close to the 2,000. Get to the 2,000 subs and I'll going to do a big giveaway. 3 prizes, so you'll have 3 chances of winning something. I'm going to give away 2 koi plaques, temperature plaques with their small accompanying plaques, and a koi first aid kit as well. So there'll be 3 prizes. I'm going to give that away as soon as we hit the 2,000 subscribers. At this point, we're on the 24th. I'm about 48, 49 short. So a few more you click in down here, hit that subscribe. Hit the bell, you won't miss it then when we have the competition. Alright, so this week I've got a bird box up that Steve Wainwright sent me as a gift. Fantastic, Steve, thanks a lot for that. Much appreciated. Like a bit of handmade stuff, and hopefully it'll be populated next year with some sparrows for the sparrowhawks to eat. Nah, I don't really mean that, do I? Right, fish is looking a lot better this week. Eyes are still up a bit, but it's feeding well. In fact, they're all feeding too blooming well, munching their way through loads. Spinning with rain at the moment, but not that bad. I've had a bit of a sort out in the veg filter. I'll slip in a clip here a minute of what I found in the veg filter. I knew there was some in there, but I put 4 or 5 in March, which were left over from last year's spawning. So let's whip over and see what I found in the veg filter. Let's have a look at that now. So here, after putting the camera in the veg filter, I haven't really been feeding anything, any food into the veg filter. I've not seen anything. I had a feeling they were in there, but I've not seen any movement with the amount of growth that was in the filter. All the lilies and all the plants, I just didn't see anything. But moving all the stuff around to get these baskets in here, I found these 2 little fellows down in the bottom of the pond, bottom of the veg pond. So I've got 2 new fish. I'd say they're about 4 and a bit, nearly 5 inches long, and not quite big enough to go in the pond yet, so I'm going to leave them in the veg filter till we clear it out in the autumn. I was intending on having a good dig around in there and see what was left, but I think there's only the 2, or I've not seen more than the 2 in the open area of water in the last day or 2, so I'm presuming it's 2. But it's got these 2 pretty little fellows, so all homebred, and they'll be joining their mums and dads in the pond in a month or 2, and hopefully they'll be big enough not to be eaten by them. So back to me. So there you go, 2 little new fish in the veg filter. Not a total surprise, but I did know what I had. Looks like potluck, looks like there's a bit of ghost mixed in with a bit of this and a bit of that. Bit of a stirring of everything, I would have thought, but there. So let's actually go over and have a look in the veg filter a minute. As you can see, water's looking good. Always video's better on a day when you've got no sun out as well. It is really clear. So over here I've popped the 8 baskets that were in the river, stood them too high with an empty basket below them and an air stone in the bottom just to help the water move around them. As you can see, I've got my bit of filter wool over the outlets. I'm back onto the 4 outlets into the pond. Everything's running fine there. Just got all the lilies shoved up here at the moment so that I can see the little fish if they come out. One of them's definitely got the ghosty look to it, and the other one looks like black, white spots and a bit of orange or red on it as well. It's all right hodgepodge. Filters are running great. Getting to the point where this one's starting to ready for a cleaning. Doing that in a little bit later. But there's that. But we'll pop down the garden a minute, have a look at the bird box. So much better with the trays going off the wall. If they'd been covered in cress, I wouldn't have minded so much. So here we have the bird box, and the back of the shed still yet to be painted. Don't tell her, she thinks I've done a lot. So here's Steve Wainwright's bird box, all handmade, pile-graphied in, I should think, and then painted. Beautiful job, Steve. I really appreciate anything handmade. They're renaming their channel to Cat and I Koi, so I'll pop a link up here in the corner, that corner, this corner, one or the other. Pop over and have a look, and if you haven't subscribed into his channel, he's always got some lovely stuff on there. They are going in the pond at the moment. Everything's running fine here. Mess around the back. There you go. Proper mess. Got to clear all this up in a bit. Two new fish. Oh, Emma had new fish for 2 years. But this is the 4 pots. And basically this entire veg filter up here you could fill up with Alfagrog. But this is in here for now, and it can stay in there till winter time comes round. Cracking lily flowers. I've had off these lilies this year. Absolutely amazing. All the bits and jack matting from the trays. I'll put it all into bags, bag it all up, ready to go back next month, or next year I mean, because I will be putting the trays back on next year, and hopefully I'll do better with that cress, because it's just literally not done anything this year. Absolutely terrible. I used the clay again this week. That was a couple of days ago. I think I've got one more dose of it left, enough for another week. I'm still not sure if I'll carry on, buy some more and keep on using it. I really don't know. I think you can get the same kind of effect on the cleaning of the water just by putting a bit of filter quilt over the return pipes. Simple as that. Pop a bit of that over there, and that really strains the water down. You don't get anything past that. Only literally what the fishes have just dropped into the water. Oh yeah, knock the air off a second and have a really good look on the water clarity. It's always a little bit unfair trying to video the water quality of a pond that hasn't got a roof over it. It'll never quite look the same with the reflection of the sky over it. Maybe I'll get a roof over this one at some point. I don't know. I keep thinking yay, nay. But I do like the way it looks at the moment, and I don't want to spoil the view from my upper patio down onto it. Okay. Well, let's get you back over here. So there, the trays came off without too much of a problem. Shame on the crest, but we're going to have another go next year. It's really starry today, hence dark glasses. going to give me a cracker of headache. Always gives me a headache when the weather's a bit oppressive and thundery like this. Not so nice. Not always sunny down here in Devon. Anyhow, remember what I'm saying? Hit the subscription button down here, subscribe in. As soon as we get to 2,000 subscribers, we'll have another nice contest going with those nice prizes. Right, hopefully it'll be by next week. Need 47, 48 subscribers, I think it is, by next week. Can we manage that? Let's see if we can have a go at it. So hit the button down here if you haven't subscribed in already. I myself am subscribed into a lot of smaller channels on YouTube. As I find them, I subscribe in. Always like looking around people's ponds. There's just too many of them to name. If you want me to have a look at your channel, at your pond, I'm more than happy to jump in and have a look. Just stick it down in the comments down here, fly over and have a look at my pond martin. I love looking at ponds, can never see too many of them. Unfortunately, most of my mates here just will not have their ponds on video, full stop as that. To them it's private, they won't show their ponds off, which is a shame, because there's a couple of them I dearly love to video, but no, they won't have it. It's their ponds. They don't want people knowing that even what part of the country they're in. But there. So this week from down here in not so sunny Devon, have a cracking week's ponding. Right, enjoy yourselves, stay safe, look after your water, and the rest will look after itself. Bye for now. You can't beat a bit of water quality like that. Absolutely cracking.